Shit. Udah gue duga. Halo semuanya, kembali lagi bersama gue Hanif dari Nifnet Game. Sekarang gue bakal lanjutin main Honkai Rail yang karena udah ada update 1.2, ada story baru. Oke, sampai boss terakhirnya Shenzo deh, kalau dilihat. Ini gue bakal lanjutin aja ceritanya biar nggak lama-lama videonya. Kan kemarin kita udah ketipu apa ya, pimpinan Sangkul Spedikus ya. Kemarin kita udah ketipu siapa ya, Danshi atau siapa ya, lupa gue namanya. Duh, tadi kenapa ya?
Whoa, looks like the battle here was intense.
Kan tadi kan kita episode sebelumnya udah bertarung lawan bukan pimpinan sih, pokoknya ngebohongin kita lah. Tadi kasih obat gak jelas itu. Kita dengerin dulu aja ini ceritanya.
The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these...
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an emanator of abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the ambrosial arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
Hey, whose side are you on? I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Siapa yang nyerang ini? Aduh, koleknya.
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough.
Serigala apa anjir? Monster.
Look, there's someone over there.
Oh, kita masih belum ketemu Danheng ya?
You're not the Knights. What is your
We're reinforcements sent by the General.
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jing Yuan.
Run! She's...
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Oh, janjang dia Danshi. Wah, kayak Danshi juga dia.
I can't control myself anymore.
Sorry, but die. Maaf, lo harus mati tapi.
The lives of short-lived species are so fleeting.
Baru anjir.
Why
Oh.
seek death?
Oke. Baru lihat nih.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. Sanctuary is but a vision.
Baru anjir serigala si apa nih? Abundant Sprite, Wooden Lupus sama Golden Hound.
time for some hardship. You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lance at the ready.
Hah? Shadow. Oh, the Jekai. Nah. Iya.
Hit. Lance ablaze.
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jingyuan. The disciples of Sanctus
You don't have to
Medicus
appease
provide all
Jingyuan,
that
siapa?
you desire.
Do kita datang ke sini untuk
It's time.
menghentikan Stella Brown. Oh, action advance, sial. Wah, yang itu harus dibunuh terakhir. Anjir.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted. Go.
Let's go.
Oke guys, gue udah ganti tim.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshut, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence
Sorry. Oh ya.
that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
Elah, lag banget.
For the divine.
Safe zone.
Who goes there? Show yourselves! Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesized your arrival. Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to
Suswana
remain
di
stationed
sini.
here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next step.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memories, the Stellaron has certainly caused abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can...
Good
Okay.
idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors?
Hah? Oh. Temen kan? Motor sampai berantem. Males gue lawan robot-robot.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time. We took over this place a
What's the
few hours
situation?
ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. And after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another. Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. What the disciples... I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Good. Oh, this is Dragon Tree? Pohon naga. Ah. Ini siapa nih?
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so... That
But still
shining
around.
seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Oh, ini berarti kayak itu ya. Si siapa ibunya bronya itu, lupa lah. Kolia.
You still remember Cocolia?
Ya.
The master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species. Yet the arbor showed no signs
Tai
of
lu.
resurrection.
Semuanya disebut short life species.
But look upon it now.
Apa bagusnya sih long
Only
life?
the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the abundance.
Oh, Sanctus Medicus itu
So
dukung
you witnessed
abundance.
it too? The ambrosial arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus
Sanctus
Medicus, the
Medicus
abundance, gifted the
gifted the
ambrosial
ambrosial
arbor to the
arbor.
Cienjo Lofu.
Oh,
With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything.
devilish
They
archer.
twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon,
Itu the
soon we
yang
will
hunter itu.
return to the glory of the Befall era. You've
Pathnya
seen the
si
fantastic creatures that fought with us.
anjir, gue lupa kan.
They are only minor gifts of the ambrosial.
Shut up,
Yang-
rambling rodent.
Siapa sih karakter utama kita yang
Cloud
angin?
Knights will root all of you out soon.
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus to eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true. I see a desire for
True
power
freedom?
in your eyes. This life is too short.
Jadi monster
for you,
itu true
isn't it?
freedom.
Don't listen.
We're just having fun, sir.
I know. Otaknya udah konslet.
Master Diviner, you're back.
Wih, Fushuan.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare. I was merely being courteous. According to my divination, you've hardly been here long.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of...
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future.
Oh iya kan dia itu ya.
Collecting intelligence is
Sama
what assists me in achieving
Jing
the
Yuan
life
dia
path.
dijadiin bisa kontrol pasukan.
Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult? Sharp as always. I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future.
Ah,
Let me guess.
udah capek
What are we
ya
up to this time?
berantem
Could
lah.
it be heading to the front lines, leading the Cloud Knight charge?
Killing the boss
Well,
again.
try this on for size. Nope. I can't stand any more of this fighting. So who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
Bullshit anjing, kita juga disuruh ke battlefield anjing.
We're not Jing Yuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate. Please, come with me.
Come to where? Mana?
After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Lafu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it.
What the?
Morning bells chime in a dream.
Morning
Evening
bells
mist
chimes.
gathers around me. Do you see that?
Render.
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infused the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets.
Obatnya itu dimasukin ke ini. Ini
Unless
kayak
the
ini
Cloud Knights
anjir.
were able to march with their
Pelembab ruangan.
they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover,
Humidifier
no one
anjir.
know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the Mara?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are complete.
Yeah.
Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights.
Why?
The ambrosial arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the general would seek outside help. They won't be.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate.
Agak bingung gua.
I do not wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone and unhindered on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others. The
Agak
duty of the
bingung gua.
Master Diviner is to
Ini
bring
ada
light
yang
and
hilang
avoid
story-nya dari gua.
To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them.
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but
Masih 5 kata ajaib
we do kind of
berapa
have
kata ajaib?
superpowers around here. Mr. Yang?
3 kata ajaib ya, tolong maaf, terima kasih.
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Mart dengan 3 kata ajaib ya.
Huh. I feel like even though long life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
Buat apa hidup panjang-panjang anjir? Please, jangan ada battle. Saya malas.
Wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The general commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Tingyun. Go back. We can explain to the general.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look.
Kayak ada yang
Even you benefactors
something
have
fishy.
probably lived longer than me.
Something fishy about Ting Yun. Investigate. Oh, kita disuruh nyumbat
Seems
ya.
like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not thin enough. We need to hurry.
Kabur.
What was that that goes there?
Yay, we did it!
Lagi nih. Monster baru.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon
Oh,
us.
masternya.
Danshu.
Oh, si Danshu. Oh, Danshu bukan sekedar disciple ya berarti.
Before, in my capacity as chief alchemist, master diviner. You don't.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring... And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance?
Jadi kalau yang dari gue tangkap ya, gue gak tahu ini benar apa enggak. Jadi pendahulu dari Xianzhou, dia dukung The Abundance, terus ada Ambrosial Arbor, mereka dapat kekuatan untuk abadi, dan keturunan-keturunannya rakyat Xianzhou jadi long life species. Ya, dan dia tapi karena itu buruk ditutup akhirnya. Ya, tapi akhirnya ya ini Ambrosial Sanctus Medicus ini mengulang lagi kesalahan yang sama.
And shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality.
Jadi karena itu immortality dilarang. Ini ada pertandingan kan? Ada pertarungan. Jadi pas mereka dukung The Abundance itu merusak di Xianzhou-nya. Dan terus ada siapa sih itu yang panah? Pokoknya gue lupa lah. The Hunt berantem lawan The Abundance.
How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance.
Ya udah, terus akhirnya jadi long life species. Keturunan-keturunannya dan hidup damai karena Ambrosial Arbor dan kutukan lainnya udah pergi. Kayak sih gitu ya.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity.
Nah, itu.
Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power.
Ya, kita berantem.
Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
at the ready.
The truth of life and death revealed
Gak
in
bisa
an
auto ya?
sanctuary is but a
Oh, gak
vision.
bisa.
Guard.
That's it?
Sakit banget anjir ledakannya.
Merciful Medicus, hear my call.
Apa tadi? Wah. Wah anjir. Wah bahaya.
The truth of life and death revealed in an sanctuary is but a vision.
Matiin dulu lah ini. Shit.
Just a
Heal. Cepat
Nice
heal.
teamwork.
To my heart's content.
Ya, nyaris.
That's better. Ready to jam.
Shit. Shit.
Time for a shot. Ready to jam.
Lance at the ready.
Mati. Mati.
Why? She said. The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies.
Oh guys, ini undying bodies kalah juga.
Who gave us the Stellaron said that
Did what?
Pantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled
Pantilia?
our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Tinggion kan?
Little pawn.
Tuh kan, bener
Must you
anjing.
force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy.
Bener
of
kan anjir, something
destruction.
fishy ya, sial anjem.
Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within.
Tuh kan anjir, something fishy. Dari awal udah gua duga anjing.
What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer.
Shit,
You received the
udah gua
gift of
duga.
abundance. Surely you can withstand.
Shit, screenshot terus.
Destruction. Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Shit, bersemayam di tinggiun jadi selama ini.
Lord Ravager Fantilia. I have come with a single purpose. To set in motion the self-destruction of the Xian.
Wah, episode ini bakal panjang anjir.
Miss Ting Yun is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be?
Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
The truth of life and death revealed in an instant. The sanctuary.
Masih ketemu dia anjir. Oke.
Fighting is
Ini kayak
meaningless.
bakal panjang banget nih video anjir. Gak nyangka gua anjir. Oh, lawan minionnya jadi
That'll take more than
sekarang.
medicine.
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Supernova never set their gaze upon the Xianzhou.
The truth of life and death.
They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand.
On hand. But since that stubborn general over here has forced me to take the center
I'll make
stage.
sure I steal the show. My apologies for moving so soon. but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
Oh, kabur. Kita gak lawan si Valentia.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
Nah, akhirnya.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you
Jadi
really
Ting
saying
Yun.
that Miss Ting Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The
I don't know
thing we
either.
witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
Wah.
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of Book, but there was no indication that Ting Yun had been misguided or manipulated.
Ada. Pas.
It's possible that the Ting Yun
Rusak.
knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
You're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be... At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of... We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste.
Oke guys, mungkin sampai sini dulu video kali ini. Kalau suka sama video gue, lu bisa like, comment, subscribe, terserah lu. Gue gak maksa. Sampai jumpa lagi di video-video lainnya. Bye.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you.